Have you ever felt that invisible weight on your shoulders? The kind that whispers, "You'll never make it"? What if I told you that this voice isn't just in your head? It's a reflection of everything society expects you to believe. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the reason you're stuck isn't because you lack potential, but because you've been lied to about what it takes to succeed. What if everything you've been told about success was designed to keep you average? Brace yourself, because the truth is both shocking and liberating. Success isn't about working harder, being smarter, or getting lucky. It's about living by a set of principles that most people ignore. But here's the real question. Are you ready to break free from the lies and discover the truth? Let's dive into the 7 principles for young men to become successful, principles that could completely change your life. First, let's talk about time. The average young man spends over 3 hours a day on social media. That's over 1,000 hours a year wasted on scrolling through pictures, videos, and posts that add no value to their future. Think about it. What could you accomplish with 1,000 hours? The shocking truth is that most young men are trading their dreams for a dopamine hit. Successful men know that time is their most valuable asset, and they guard it fiercely. Are you doing the same, or are you letting time slip through your fingers? Time is not just money, it is your entire life. Imagine if every second wasted was deducted from your lifespan. How would you spend your day differently? Second, let's talk about discipline. You've probably heard the saying, discipline equals freedom. But have you ever truly understood what that means? Discipline isn't just about waking up early or hitting the gym. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Here's the hard truth. If you're waiting for motivation to strike, you'll be waiting forever. Successful men don't rely on motivation. They rely on habits. Are your habits building you up, or are they breaking you down? Think about this. Every decision you make, no matter how small, is either taking you closer to your goals or pulling you further away. The real question is, which direction are you heading? Third, let's talk about vision. Most young men drift through life with no clear direction, hoping that success will somehow find them. But here's the reality. Hope isn't a strategy. Successful men have a vision, a crystal clear picture of the life they want to live. They set goals, they make plans, and they take action. Do you have a vision for your future, or are you just going with the flow? Imagine waking up 10 years from now, realizing you've wasted a decade because you never took the time to plan. Doesn't that thought terrify you? Vision is like a compass. Without it, you're lost, wandering aimlessly through a forest of distractions. Fourth, let's talk about failure. Most people are so afraid of failure that they never even try. But here's the shocking truth. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every successful man has failed, often more times than he can count. The difference is that they don't let failure define them. They let it teach them. When was the last time you failed at something? More importantly, what did you learn from it? Think about this. Every failure you experience is like a brick. You can either let it weigh you down, or you can use it to build a staircase to success. Fifth, let's talk about your environment. The people you surround yourself with have a massive impact on your life. Think about it. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're surrounded by people who are negative, lazy, or unmotivated, what do you think will happen to you? Successful men surround themselves with people who inspire them, challenge them, and push them to be better. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Your environment isn't just about people. It's about the books you read, the shows you watch, and the thoughts you entertain. Is your environment helping you grow, or is it holding you back? Sixth, let's talk about money. The average young man lives paycheck to paycheck, spending every dollar he earns on things he doesn't need. But here's the truth. Financial freedom doesn't come from how much you earn. It comes from how much you save and invest. Are you managing your money wisely, or are you digging yourself deeper into debt? Imagine this. Every dollar you spend is either a seed for your future or a drain on your potential. Which one are you choosing? Finally, let's talk about growth. Successful men are lifelong learners. They read, they listen, they observe, and they grow. But here's the thing. Growth isn't just about acquiring knowledge. It's about applying it. When was the last time you learned something new and actually used it to improve your life? Growth requires humility. The humility to admit you don't know everything and the courage to seek answers. As you reflect on these principles, consider this. What's stopping you from adopting them? Is it fear, laziness, or simply the belief that you have plenty of time? Let me tell you this. Time is running out. The choices you make today will echo for the rest of your life. Will you rise to the challenge, or will you let this moment slip away? Remember, the world doesn't owe you anything, but it will reward those who are willing to work, sacrifice, and push beyond their limits. So, what will it be? The clock is ticking, and your future is waiting. Will you take control of your destiny, or will you let it slip through your fingers? Remember, every second, every decision, and every opportunity is shaping the man you are becoming. Who do you want that man to be? The choice is yours.